you have launched a new book on teaching food economics, and you've won several awards for being a great instructor yourself and a teacher. What do you think goes into being a good teacher?
It's a hard question. It's a mystery. There's a lot of alchemy, a lot of humanity, mystery to it. But I think the most important thing would start with mastery of your material. Like, you can't be a good teacher unless you actually understand the thing. I think many people look to try to reward teaching without attention to the content, and I think that's a problem, because you can be teaching something that's popular, that's fun, that's interesting, but that is actually not correct and not very helpful to the students. So, don't just aim for popularity, but try to be correct. And then once you have a strong foundation in the research of the instructor, so the instructor is telling students things that are true, which is very difficult to enforce and ensure, because you need to look carefully at the hiring process to make sure that your instructors are at the cutting edge of your field, and then reward teaching, but not in a cookie cutter manner, not in a template manner. Instead, I think authenticity of the teacher's voice is so important, for them to teach something that they care about in a way that they find works for them. So I think trying to have all classes be the same would be a big mistake.
What can new assistant professors learn, in terms of designing their classes such that students are more engaged, and what is it that creates that magic, if you were to think about it a little bit more?
Yeah. So I would definitely begin with the authentic relationship
Yes.
to the instructor, that the instructor is a person, and that the student recognizes that the instructor has a journey of their own and knows something about the instructor, where, in the first day of class, you would say, here is who I am, here's where I come from, here's why I'm doing this. That would be essential. And then to have your voice be authentically you throughout the semester. So not always the same from every instructor, but authentically themselves. But then I would say trying very hard to make each class session and each week and then the story arc of the semester have this nice iteration between the personal experience of the student, what the student did before class, and then what they're doing each week as they read and then do the analytical work, the exercises, and then prepare for an exam and then take the exam. So that experience iterates between theory and those aha moments of connecting the dots and, oh, I see how it fits together, with evidence about the world, just like learning facts, and have that iteration between theory and evidence grow and grow. And in particular, to have that iteration between theory and evidence grow in a modular way. So you're chunking, as we say, chunking the world into pieces, and then putting the pieces together. You connect the dots of two things, and then you have one thing that is two things, and then another thing that was itself two things, and then eventually you have a whole theory of the world that's built of facts and explanations that you didn't have before.